I see in the throat is in this lifetime, there's some things to work on. And one of the things is to allow herself to express healthy anger and not suppress anger within the body. So in this lifetime, there's been many times she had to suppress her anger. And anger feels powerful, right? So there is, when anger comes up currently and going forward, for her to say to herself, it is okay to feel anger. Of course, I'm going to feel angry about whatever the situation is, whether she feels frustrated or annoyed or irritated. And saying to herself, I'm learning how to express my anger in a healthy way. This is the intention that she set. I'm learning how to express my anger in a healthy way. This intention will help her start to help her find a way to speak her truth when somebody makes her upset. That she'll be able to maybe, for example, say no to a request that she doesn't want to do. If she doesn't want to do something, she'll find the courage to say no. Or she may also alternatively explore why she has that feeling of anger within her. Maybe it's from an earlier time. So journaling is recommended as well to help the younger parts of herself in this lifetime to express their anger. Exercise is also helpful. And what I also see is fibroid, yeah, thank you, is related to the anger. And also power. So one of the questions she has is, what's it trying to tell her is to stand in her own power. It's trying to show her how to step into her own power, how to know her worth, how to know that who she is as healer, with the ability each day, the more she speaks her truth, the more the throat chakra will open. And the more she speaks her truth, the more powerful she'll feel. Like, step into her true power. Not that lifetime that we just went through kind of showed how she always wanted to gain more external power. So that life's just trying to show her that she always was powerful inside. She always had power. She didn't need external power. But there was that belief that she did. The ego kind of inflated this idea of like needing more power. But for her to realize where her true strength and power comes from is from her true self within herself. So hopefully that makes sense. And that doesn't resolve everything with the fibroid, but it kind of gives some ideas on how to work with it at this time.
需要翻译吗？刚刚这一段？
大概我 understand.
It was like a pretty powerful, like a lifetime to release. So I would say drink a lot of water, rest, allow yourself to acknowledge any residual feelings that come up, and always validate wherever you are, right? If you're feeling tired, validate, right? If any feelings of anger come up, that's okay too, because there was a lot of things that happened in that lifetime. It's not necessarily just going to be, should you quit your job and travel?
Yeah, and hypnosis to be a career.
As a career? Okay, let us
Yeah.
see what your guides want to say. What is your job right now?
Accountant.
There's a lot of fear to quit your job right now. I see a lot of fear. It seems like the accountant job brings security, stability.
Yeah, from my point of view, what I feel is more financial security.
Mhm.
Other than that,
Yeah,
Other
that's what
than that, I can't see any point of to stay.
but that's the security, the financial
Yeah,
security we feel.
yeah,
Andare a sere until there's fear to quit, you won't have as much, money, basically. There's a possibility for you to do the hypnosis and healing work, but there's a part of you that needs to believe that you would be able to support yourself doing that. So there's some blocks to there's fear there. So they're suggesting that you maybe put some money in savings or work through the fear that comes up as a result of you thinking about switching to a different job, right? You can do the hypnosis like slowly and work your way into it. You could quit and be successful at it, but you would need to release the fear. So that's just something for you to be aware of and work on right now. Is there's they can't the your guides can't just remove that fear from you. That's something like they see that you are looking at and that's something you'll need to continue to work through in order to successfully switch over. Is that does
so
that make
that's
sense?
okay. So that now is not a good time to quit the job yet, right? Or
Well, they're saying that the thing that's blocking your ability to quit the job is fear.
okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah,
But there's
that makes
also
sense.
fear of whether she can switch to hypnosis and be successful. There's another fear of stepping
Yeah.
into the career.
Not making enough money, not being secure.
Okay.
That's what I see the fear as. Like this job you have now brings in a lot of security and financial security. There's the fear that I see it mostly as like a money fear.
所以如果你能够随着时间的推移，然后慢慢的去释放这些对于金钱安全感的恐惧之后，他能看到你作为催眠师很成功的一条时间线。
Yeah.
So there might be some I feel like there's some past lives to work through, of lack or that you were in there was a loss of security. There's some things. It feels kind of like messy. There's some things to work through. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see like one or two things. I feel like there's like patterns. Maybe there's ancestral patterns or there's definitely some past lives to work through.
Okay.
Yeah, not impossible, but just something that, they're kind of encouraging you to start becoming more aware of and working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask one more question?
Mm-hmm.
Like about the throat. So it's about telling, like encouraging me to tell the truth. So what is the truth about? Is about my true self, or about emotions, or about feelings?
Yeah, the truth is whatever it is you are. Let's say you're at work, just example, and you are asked to work on a project and you don't want to do that, right? But you say yes. And you say yes. There's a part of you that's like, this isn't my truth, right? Like, I don't even want to be in this job anymore. I don't want to do this work anymore. So they're encouraging you to not leave your job, but to find a way to express what it is you want to do. Like, maybe think about, maybe you say no, but maybe there's something else you would want to do instead, right? As that's just an example, but let's say in a relationship, let's just say they're asking you to be honest with yourself and to validate whatever emotions are coming in. So if you're feeling anger And if you tend to not allow yourself to feel anger, to allow it to come up, validate it, say, I'm feeling anger and it is okay, and ask how you can release it. Maybe you journal, maybe you exercise, maybe you have to tell somebody no that you don't normally tell somebody no, right? Maybe you have to say, I don't want to do this thing at work, or I don't want to go out. I don't want to accept this invitation to go out to eat or something like that.
I have an example. Have you watched Friends? 你看过老友记没？ No?
没有，就只是片段，没有。
Okay, there's a character called Phoebe, and then somebody was telling her, 有人问 Phoebe 说 Phoebe, can you do this for me? 然后 Phoebe 说 Oh, I would like to, but I don't want to. 我很乐意，但是我不想要。So this is her way of saying like, I want to help you, but no, I can't. Right? Because 在那个时候他心里他是想要帮助，但是他没有能力，或者心里我就是不想做这个。So it's a no. 所以这是尊重你内在真实的声音就可以了。Yeah.
You have like people pleasing tendencies?
你有没有讨好型人格倾向？
Yeah. Actually, so learning say no, I realized this problem. I start to learn how to say no like 3 months ago. I trying to learn how to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking to you about it. Yeah, that's why this past life has come up. Right? You standing in your power is you learning to say no, and you ending the people pleasing.
And if you don't know how to do it when you feel anger, you can always retreat and back to your meditation and connect with your heart. This is where your sacred voice comes from. It's your heart. And then your heart will tell you what feels the best. 就如果你觉得一下子比如说很生气不知道该说什么，可以先撤离现场，然后安静链接到你的心，然后你的心会告诉你你内在真正的这个 desire 想要是什么。你的心可能告诉我就是 everything seems good but it's a no for me, then it's a no, 然后你就可能会更清晰的去 say no. Then maybe you can say no better. You know what you actually want. What is your own truth? Nobody can tell you what is your truth. It's for you to find within you. You know, the truth is different. For Karen could be chocolate ice cream. For you could be strawberry ice cream. For me could be, almond ice cream. This is our truth. You just have to find your truth and, stick to your truth and say, no, I don't want chocolate ice cream. I want almond ice cream. I want strawberry ice cream, right?
But the problem is when you say no, you think too much. Oh, if I say no, what's the person going to feel or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most healers are people pleasers.
Yeah.
We learn to give away our power in order to connect to our caregivers so we can feel some sense of security, but we abandon ourselves. So when you end the pattern of people pleasing, you're no longer abandoning yourself. You are connecting with who you truly are. Because when you first came into this world, you weren't a people pleaser. When you were a baby, you cried when you needed something. You didn't think about, oh, mom and dad are busy right now, I'm not going to cry. You just expressed who you were, and you didn't have all of those worries about offending others. So that's what you're trying to get back to, your true self.
So when you worry about what others think, you put them in front of you. No, you choose you all the time. I choose myself first, and then don't worry, they're not gonna die, by you not giving your attention to them. They'll find another way.
Yeah.
But we tend to think like that's selfish, right? So we are shifting it from me saying like what I need for myself is nurturing myself. Yeah, I have to nurture myself first in order to be able to help others. And this process will help you step into your ability as a healer. Because if you still have this, if you're people pleasing and you become the healer, then you'll burn out because you won't have a lot of boundaries, right?
Yeah.
So this is why you are in this process now. It's all working towards you stepping into your role as healer. So,
Yeah.
hope that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah. That's very very fit me at the moment. Yeah. I feel very hot, my body right now.
It's a lot of energy coming
A lot of
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Xiao, for your
Thank you, Chao.
your openness and being here with us today.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Karen and Xiaoke. Yeah.
Thank you, Chao.
Yeah, I would like to say, so I found Xiaoke's video accidentally on Redbook, like April. And when I first met you, the picture, so that's the person I want to know more about. And your video really has me a lot, released a lot of like negative energy. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you for
really.
clicking on my video.
And the video, so sometimes I couldn't sleep and I just like play your meditation video, and I like your song so much. So I don't know, when I listen your song, I feel very calm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
happy to hear that.
Yeah, like just a few months. So I feel like I release a lot. Yeah.
Then we will keep going.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
yeah,
Thank you, guys.
actually, we will ask you if you want to share any of your sessions, like we can do that like anonymously. 如果你想分享你的旅程其中一个片段或者多少，我们可以给你搭吗？或怎么样？可能会帮助到其他人。It's up to you.
Yeah, you can share unless my face is like
No face. Okay.
no face. Yeah. So anything else is okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll write it down. Okay, thank you so much, Chao.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Karen. That's very
Nice to
helpful.
meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Thank
take
you.
care. See you later.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.